And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
What is up? Welcome to Giant Sports Talk Live here. Postgame. San Francisco Giants, San Diego Padres down in Southern California. Giants win 4-3, 2 in a row. Native Dave, that is not us singing. That was by courtesy of, oh God, what the hell was his name? Richard Cookerly. Sorry about that, Richard. Richard Cookerly. He makes some AI music. If you guys are interested, go check him out. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's Riff Monkey on Suno AI. Did a great job. He did a great job for us.
I had a chance to meet him too, haphazardly. Yeah. Another tap on the shoulder at were we at Saramonte? I think it was Saramonte Mall.
Nice.
I remember the shoulder. Are you Glenn from Giant Sports Talk Live? I'm like, who wants to know? Whoa, who are you looking for? Why are you looking for him? Anyway, he says, I wrote your song. I go, oh, you're okay then, my books. It sounds good. I go around the house singing it, Bernice. It's catchy. It's an earworm.
It is a catchy tune. There's no doubt about it. He's got a nice hook to that thing. There is no doubt about it. All right, Giants win. Glenn, Robbie Ray went out there, did Robbie Ray kind of things. The beginning of the game, oh my God. Freaking bombs all over the place. Bombs away. Holy crap. Home runs all over the place.
Dude, another game-winning home run. Game-winning RBI from our good friend.
Who was that? I knew it. I knew that was coming. Yeah, that was the one. That was the one that sealed the deal for the club today.
And then if you took the first probably 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the game out of the picture and took Robbie Ray out, sorry to say it, boys, but don't kid yourself. Don't kid yourself. What did they do? Eric, do you remember last night? And I try so hard. Man. Every night before the show starts, I say to my dear better half, I say, I'm going to be calm. I'll let Eric just get him. He'll be the one worked up tonight. I'm going to relax tonight. And we're 4 minutes and 17 seconds into the show. I'm ready to rock, baby. Let me start with you. What did you think of the game? And I'll tell you what I thought.
Yeah, you know what? I liked how they came out, right? There's a little controversy before the game. We could get into it a little bit. The reporting on Elliot Ramos and what he had to say. We could talk about that if you guys want. What's up, Cliff? We'll get into that a little bit later. But it started off here. You're starting off a 4-game series in San Diego. Giants are kind of still licking the wounds from the homestand. But they're coming in with a little bit of momentum, and what do? They get right to Nestor Cortez, man. Elliot Ramos comes up with a jack to left. Up comes Rafael Devers, hits a bomb to right center. That was nice. Then you got Schmidt, or Adames didn't do nothing. Schmidt hits a double, and then and your boy, as you already showed, Wilmer Flores. There he is. Comes up, and he plants one into the left field. Score was 4-0 at the end.
I like when he's
happy. It's nice when he's happy. Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, hey, there you go. That's where it ended. No more runs after that. So Giants went 8 innings without scoring any other runs, but you alluded to it, Glenn. Robbie Ray put the team on his back, went out there, pitched a hell of a game. It got a little bit weird there in the 7th inning. He gave up that shot, that 2-run shot. It made it 4-3. Prior to that, a brutal errors committed by one Casey Schmidt. Couldn't field the ball, picks it up, winds up winging it into the stands. So the runner who was at third base was able to advance to home. So it went to 4-1. They couldn't get the out. Next thing you know, 2 batters later, up here comes O'Hearn and plants one into left center, or I should say left. And it made a really close game. But how about this, Glenn? Bullpen came in. I was hey, when they went to Ryan Walker,
I said that to Denise. I said, Eric must be just working up his lathering up his sweat right now.
I was not feeling it. But he did okay. He did okay. And then Randy Rodriguez, our newest closer, got it done, man. Look, he went through the meat of the order, right? Well, no,
I hate when you say that. That's that again shows how horrible this team is this year. Our newest closer. Jesus.
Yeah, wow.
Christ, how many do we have to go through in the course of a year? Let me ask.
I think this is our third.
Watch the game.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm missing something. And the shoe definitely would be on the other foot. So I'm going to be critical, but I would be just as critical and very upset if it happened the other way around. What was the interference on that play? Ramos went up, off his glove, over the fence. It's a home run, dude.
The only thing I could think of, and maybe we didn't see the camera angle, New York looked at it, right? I see your guys' super chats, getting to them in a minute. New York was looking at it. They must have saw something. The only thing I can think of is the guy's hands interfered with the flight and the vision of the outfielder to be able to get the ball. That's the only.
I can understand that.
That's the only thing. I
understand that if the ball hadn't gone into his glove and then boop popped out.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because he didn't realize it was in his glove, because I think he couldn't see where it was, and it interfered, I guess. That's how I look. I don't know. I have no idea. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take it. Yeah. Well, I don't think it would be luck. You know, it was luck.
Oh, I think it was luck that we won this game.
Jung Hoo Lee's catch yesterday, that was luck when you're catching a ball between your knees. So because look, New York looked at it. They you know how we do on the video. They back it up. They go for it and back it up and look and zoom in and zoom out. So look, they're going to go out there and they're going to make the call. And so you can't really say nothing. I mean, it's.
Yeah, the only problem is they got better, and they got better equipment than my $2,000 MacBook Pro here. Let's be honest. Now, Eric, I was a little pissed off. You're gonna know where I'm coming from once I get into this. I have said countless times, including on last night's Hot Corner, I hate when this team chases its tail, and it does that far, far, far too often. 2 hours before the game, I take a look at the roster and I see
the lineup.
Oh, he must have had, and I went back and looked at the stats for the last couple of days. I go, that's why Casey Schmidt's now the cleanup hitter. Eric, he had a great day yesterday at the Archibald Avenue Little League field. So we're going to put him in. He'll be our cleanup hitter today. I hate this about this team. And I've always said in hockey, it's know your role and play your role. Who knows what anybody's role is on this team? Well, now he's batting cleanup, and you've got Wilmer Flores doing Wilmer Flores things again today. And where's he batting? Behind Schmidt. This is a cluster mess, Eric.
Oh, there's a reason why.
This is why I cannot get on board with this team, even when they win. It's a mess. It is a mess. It is a mess. Robbie Ray, if we hadn't had the pitching performance we did today, I can't see us winning this game, Eric.
It's possible. Yeah. That's the strength of the team, right? Is having Webb and Ray, man. I'm telling you. Okay. As far as Schmidt. Now, Schmidt was batting cleanup prior to his injury. So he just went right back into the cleanup position. This is his first game back because he was out because of the hit. To be honest with you, it's better than Chapman being at freaking cleanup. I'll tell you that at this particular time, he's better than Chapman. And here's the thing. You know why it's nice to have Schmidt in front of Flores? Because people would rather pitch to Schmidt rather than to Flores, because Flores is going to give you a good at-bat. You're protecting. And guess what? Wilmer went out there and took care of business anyways, right? He went out there and took care of business. So I'm okay with that. The thing I found interesting is yesterday, young Drew Gilbert, I know you don't care for him, but he had 2 hits along with a home run yesterday, and he's not even in the lineup. Granted, you're facing a lefty, so maybe they just want to do the matchup stuff. Just keep a guy out there and just see what he has. I don't like this. You talked about it yesterday, Glenn, right? The whole with your platooning all over the place. Just put the guy out there and see what he has. That's all.
As much
as
I don't like Laura Ingalls' brother out there. I don't like Melissa Gilbert's brother out there in right field. I will say, just play the guy, and then we'll know.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I know, Mark. I see what you're saying. It's just, man. But I tell you what, let's see. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Gary? Gary says Schmidt has been one of the better hitters. Schmidt has cut down on his Ks. Least of their problems right now.
But Eric, does it not? It affects me only because, Jesus, it's been a long time since this team has, let's just call it, had its run.
That's fair.
It's been a long time since we went to the well with this team. So I knew something had happened yesterday. I told you I was out in the afternoon, then I had the basketball game last night. So I was listening to bits and pieces of the game on the radio yesterday. I mentioned that on Hot Corner. I listened to the ball game on the radio, KMBR. And the most frustrating thing for me is how people get on the bandwagon. People were chiming in on the Hot Corner last night early. Oh my God, you got to start looking at guys like Gilbert. Sign these guys long term. And I went, oh, there you have it. He hit a home run yesterday. The guy does one thing good. I mean, we won yesterday to close things out. We won tonight, which I call luck. And I see in the chat, Glenn, you should be ready to apologize. We're back, baby. I'm like, calm the hell down. Like, people get so wound up over the littlest thing. Oh my God, he hit a home run. He's going to hit 40. Like, calm down. Jesus. Holy cow.
All you can do,
find this guy for a 10-year contract because he hit a home run on Sunday. Like,
all you got to do, you got to see what the kid has. You got to play him out there every single day. Give him a day off occasionally here, but you got to throw him. You need to know what you have. And maybe they already know what they have. I don't know. Let's just see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
Well, it better be something, Eric, because I'll give credit to you. You said go play Matos. They decided they're not going to do that. So this guy must have some more magic than Matos has. And I think Matos isn't a bad player.
Hey, let's talk about this, Glenn. Before we get into the particulars of the game, Gilbert has leapfrogged both Matos and McRae. And there's a reason, right? Look, the organization isn't going to leapfrog a kid over the top of those if they thought those other two were going to be part of the future. I don't think – I just don't – I could be way off, but it just seems a little bit strange that you have a young kid in Gilbert. He's getting his shot, and he's getting more playing time than the other guys. So maybe they've seen enough with him. We don't – Glenn, we're not privy to the conversations. We're just not. We're fans. That's all we are. We're just fans. They see something more than what we do.
He must have pissed somebody off.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And breaking news on the show tonight, Eric, Bernice, she loves her baseball. And I'll tell you something. She had her finger on the pulse of the team today. She goes, another win. We've had 2 in a row since Saturday. You know what she calls that?
A winning streak.
The Sweetie effect.
Oh, son of a bitch. Here. With that being said, let's go.
And now, today's Giants in Review on Giant Sports Talk Live.
All right, here we go.
It was good. I thought it was cute. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I get you. I know it.
Sweetie.
I get it. That's
4-3 final.
That is good. It's good. Giants score. San Diego 3. Giants scored 4 runs on 8 hits. Those 2 errors committed by one individual on one play. Casey Schmidt. But you know what? That's okay. It happens. It happens, guys. You play third base, you get a ball hit to you, it's going to happen. So cut the kid some slack. It sucked because it happened in the 7th inning. and it allowed the Padres to stay in it. The Padres could have very well turned it around and won the game because of that error, but errors are part of the game. Unfortunately, it almost cost the game. San Diego scored 3 runs on 6 hits. The winning pitcher, Ray, 10-6, is ERA 2.8. Cortez is the loser, 1-2, 5.8. And Rodriguez gets to save his 4th for the Giants. Here it is, lineup. Ramos, 2 for 5, good for him. Still had 3 strikeouts, but started off the game with a big fly. That was nice. Devers right behind him, back to back. He hit a home run. Also had a walk and a strikeout. Adames, 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. Schmidt, 1 hit, 1 strikeout. Also had a double and a run scored. Flores, his 1 hit being a big fly. Added to what I think he's a total of now 63 RBIs on the year for Mr. Flores. Jung-Hoo Lee got a hit. Koss 0-4 today, but boy, his defense today was spectacular. In the 8th inning to end or to get out of that in. No, it was the 7th inning, right? I think it was the 7th inning. Turned a beautiful double play. Beautiful double play to get out of the inning. Limited the damage to just those 3 runs. And again, kept the Giants in the lead. Fitzgerald 1 for 3. Gilbert was he just came in for defensive replacement. And then Bailey, he was 0-4, but drew 2 walks, so he got on base. Giants drew 6 walks today.
Who cares? Who cares, Eric? Can we please put a moratorium on the number of strikeouts allowed in a game? We're back to the double digits again, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's the game right now, man. Everybody fucking strikes out, man.
They have a swear jar, which would really affect us on this show. I think they should have a K jar in the Giant.
Yeah, there you go.
$500 goes in the jar if you can. There you go.
Every time you K, put 100 in there or something.
You guys be putting $2,000 a day in that thing.
But the Giants have been having an issue with the walks. They haven't been drawing many walks, and today they drew 6. Granted, only 4. Actually, I don't know how many actually scored off of the walks, but 1 for 6 with scores and runners in scoring position. Would like to see that be a little bit better. Robbie Ray, 6 2/3. Gives up 3 hits, 3 runs, 0 unearned because of that error. 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Not too bad. Walker, again, an inning and a third. Gives up 2 hits, 1 strikeout. Nice, clean inning. Rodriguez comes in, gives up a hit. Doesn't allow any runners to come across. How about that? So
Pinnacle.
That was nice. Yes, it is. Do you know where your children are? Remember that on the oh no, I don't. The 11 o'clock news. Do you know where your children are at? Yeah.
Most people these days don't at 11 o'clock.
But it was good to see. The Giants showed a little bit of something today. Granted, I would have liked to see them tack on. The pitching, again, look, you got Webb and Ray going on the mound. The chances are pretty good, right? Not to say that they'll never have a hiccup, because they will. But it's nice to see when our ice is going to mound and you're able to get a win.
Yeah.
Hey,
even the bad teams, Eric, even the bad teams win. So let's just,
Speaking of which,
you crazy because Colorado beat the Dodgers today.
There you go. Hey, that was a nice segue. I was just going to say that. Speaking of
I never let you beat me to it, though.
And you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I know. You hate when I do that, too, don't you?
It's good stuff. No, it's good. What's up, Mike? Haven't seen Mike in a while.
Snotty little bastard.
And here we go.
What was that?
Nobody. And I think this is Michi, if I'm not mistaken. Melvin effing almost blew it again, leaving in Ray. Hey, Michi. Michi, real quick.
Fine.
Michi. What about Schmitz's error? Didn't that have a bigger effect than leaving Ray in? No? What do you think, Michi? I know your names are different over here. I don't know why YouTube does that. But come on. Ray was doing okay, but then you had Schmidt, who couldn't field the ball, and then he threw it into the stands. Right? That's a problem, isn't it? Isn't that a problem? You got to face more batters? No? Interesting.
I always feel bad during a ball game, and it happens a lot, Eric. When you see a pitcher who's just dealing, like tonight, prime example, And, you get a guy, Adamas bobbles one at short, and then they don't turn a double play, and then, pop-up is dropped, and then, got to go to the pen. It ain't the pitcher's fault, dude. It ain't the pitcher's fault, and it certainly was not the fault of Robbie Ray today. Robbie, we weren't in this game if it wasn't for Robbie Ray. Case closed.
You're right. And here comes Gary. He makes a point. Ray needed to stay in, facing a lefty and a shaky pin.
Boom.
Gary, that's a great point, right? Don't you want Ray to face the lefty?
Yep.
I don't understand why there's more focus on Ray being left in the mound rather than the situation of what was coming up. You had bad defense behind you. That happens in baseball, though, right? That happens. But to sit there and I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to even get into it.
We had that big first inning, Eric. A little bit of this tonight.
Oh my God!
And you got to admit, that dude, I was kind of slumped on the couch. In that first one, now that's a start. And then another one, and I'm like, Wilmer! And my phone was lighting up. I go, here we go. Everybody's on board now. And then how did they go the rest of the game without?
Crazy, I know, dude. It's weird. How does that happen?
From that point?
How do you just come out and just boom, 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 boom?
Because they're inconsistent. They're consistently inconsistent. That's the problem.
Michi, listen to me, man. Listen to me. You can't compare Bochy to what's happening today because back when Bochy was managing, he could go to pitcher after pitcher after pitcher. You didn't have the 3-pitcher minimum. It's different, right? It's different. You can't compare what Bochy did with his bullpen compared to what Melvin did when you have the 3-batter minimum. Look, but Bochy was a master of going to the bullpen when you can make those moves. It's different now. It just is. Come on. And there you go. Thank you, Cliff. It's always people are looking for people to blame. Fans are upset for Melvin pulling Verlander early, then upset when Melvin keeps Ray in. I know the guy can't win. Cliff, I don't, and that's the issue. That's the issue, is because of the recent doldrums of the San Francisco Giants. Everything is heightened, right? Everything. And people are going to go out there and they're frustrated. I get it. I understand the frustration. So they're looking for someone to blame. And look, don't get me wrong. Bob Melvin has had blame on his shoulders. No doubt.
I don't think this show is negative enough, Eric. I don't think we're negative enough. And I know Dan's getting the same crap on his show. Everybody chiming in saying, what? They won 2 in a row. They're not winning the World Series. Calm down. And I got to agree.
And it's the same.
You got a lot of problems, but all of a sudden a win, and it seems to, you guys were wrong. No, we're right. This team now, do you realize, I'm sorry to cut you off, Eric, but do you realize that this team right now is today, Eric, and I look up at the corner, it's Monday, August 18th in the Bay Area still, just after 10, I heard your cuckoo clock going off.
Yep.
Do you realize that it's going to take a little, I dare say, Eric, just a tad of that to actually hit the 79 wins, something that everybody said, Glenn, you're a freaking idiot. And now they're going to be lucky to hit 79 wins, Eric.
We'll see. Hold on. Anthony,
where did all those fans go?
Hey, hold on, Anthony. Anthony, listen up. Please just listen to me. He went 7 innings, right? How many pitches was he at after 7 innings, Anthony? How many pitches was he at?
You got to break it down. It's a completely different breakdown. You want to start, apples and oranges.
Because he went 7 innings, and that's great, right? You want your pitcher. He could have gone 8. He was only at, if I'm not mistaken, I think he finished the game with 88 pitches. That's nothing. He could have gone out there for the 8th. The way he was pitching, he could have gone out there for the 8th. Yesterday, Logan Webb, he went 7. You know how many pitches he was at? 86. They happen to be efficient. Sometimes if you're efficient, it's okay.
And we haven't even seen our closer, our new closer since Friday.
Okay, man. Take a deep breath.
Got to give people opportunity, Eric.
Out through the mouth. It's okay. Hey, we got a bunch of super chats. Let's get into this before.
Yeah, let's do that.
Nothing good. Fuji comes in, $2. Glad to get the win tonight. Yeah, it's nice to win. It's nice to win. Does it mean anything in a bigger scheme of things? Nah, not really. But it's nice to see. You know why? Because I want to see the team fight. I don't want to see them lay down. I don't give a shit. Go down with a fight. Don't throw in the towel, so to speak. Mr. Postman donates $2. Giants unable to cash in on walks. That is a fact. They should have been able to take advantage of some of those walks today, Mr. Postman.
Mr. Postman, it's called hitting. Runners in scoring position called hitting. Something the Giants cannot do.
Right.
I mean, Giants unable to cash in, Eric, as a super chat. That is not what we call breaking news on this channel.
Yeah, ain't that the truth? Matter of fact, that's Jesus, if I remember correctly. Fuji comes in again with $5. Hypothetical. Oh, that's weird. We'll talk about that. Did you hear about the realignment of the divisions, Glenn?
This commissioner wants to go out with a bang, doesn't he?
I don't. Fuji, thank you for the 5, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. I don't know what the hell.
You cannot take the LA Dodgers out of our arithmetic, Eric.
How?
You can't.
How?
Oh, well, that's what they want to do. You can't do that.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of here.
And you can't even blame geographical. I mean, we're right there.
They're the closest team other than Sacramento. They're the closest. I know when Sacramento goes to Vegas, we're still closer in freaking LA. I don't get it. Whatever. We'll get into it. Hey, what's up, Kershaw? This team in 2 years will be World Series ready. Ooh.
No, I don't think that's what he means. I think Kershaw is realizing how bad we are. It says this team in 2 years will be White Sox ready.
Hey, Kershaw.
It's one or the other.
We'll see, man. That's the beauty of the game. We don't know. $2. Rob, the pin will be rested for Tang tomorrow.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez.
You had to go ruin it, Rob.
Oh, jeez.
You had to ruin it. We were having fun.
Get ready to see Bivens and Beck, and yeah, I know.
Hey, when's Danny doing his trip? Is he going to that game tomorrow?
Thursday. He's going to show up Thursday, and they're going to the Thursday night game, I believe.
Oh, okay.
I think, right? I could be wrong.
It's his birthday trip, I think. His wife's letting him out, and he's going to play the ponies and that kind of
I did. I heard that. Yeah, nice. Hey, Seuss donates another 2. The Giants were overachievers. It's a 500 team. Hey, look at that.
Where have you been all year? People are coming home to roost all of a sudden. I'm the mother hen. I'm the mother hen, and now they're coming home to roost, Derek.
Glenn just went like this. Oh.
Here we go. Eric, I'm telling you, I take the heat for 4 months, and then they all come into the chat, and we appreciate your super chat, by the way. I take the heat for 4 months, and then they all end up on my side of the you anyway.
I love it.
God, Eric.
Oh.
Jesus.
The puppy dog eyes. Anyways, Rob donates $2. Realignment. I can't go for that. No can do now. Yeah.
Even Timmy's trying to figure that out. Eric, look at that. Look.
I don't even
like,
get
what
that,
the hell?
That guy was something.
Yeah.
That guy was something.
Yeah, realignment. I don't know if you want to even talk.
I don't even. That's just to be honest with you.
Stupid.
Once the actual thing comes down, then maybe. But this is just stupid, man. Oh God.
I mean, this is coming from the same man who was going to go after the golden ball and all this other crap, Eric.
What's up, Fossy?
Let's have the golden ball, the golden at bat.
Oh, the golden at bat! Get the hell out of here. Fossy says even if the ball hit the fan's hand, it should have been an home run. Fan did not.
Yeah, I don't get it.
You can't. Hey, Fossy, you can't interfere. You don't even have to not touch it. You just can't interfere. His hands were definitely in the way of Ramos. It was in the path. It was between.
I thought his hands were over on this side of the fence, so he was leaning over.
Well, he was over, and then he was coming back at the same time. So
I thought they got lucky with that.
And here's another thing. If you notice on the footage, I don't know if they had a different angle. There was a guy below him that had his hands like this. I should say like they had his. There was a guy, but there was a guy above him that had his hands a little bit higher. But you never saw his fingertips. It was like this. You couldn't tell whether or not the ball. And maybe New York had a had a camera angle where the ball actually touched. So
I know people are going to say, people in chat are going to, does Glenn actually want them to lose? But Eric, my opinion is when he made, it's like when you made your play on the ball and you had a play on the ball. He had the ball was in his glove and popped out. Once he had a play on the ball.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
The interference is gone. I mean, you had your shot at it. Which brings me to a more interesting conversation. Our old buddy Robbie Dizzle sent me a message a little while ago. He's all excited. And I hate to rain on his parade, but he thinks we're winning the World Series. But calm down. He sent me this picture. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this meme.
Here we go. Yep. I'm ready for it.
Ramos. When we were winning, everybody was on our side. Now it's like all the fans are against us and all that. I don't get it, which I said to Bernice. He usually doesn't get it unless it's hit directly at him. I mean, he's one to be throwing comments about fans.
Okay, here we go.
Play the game, Ramos. When you show up and get the job done, we'll start winning more.
Hold on. Let's talk about this. This is going to be fun. Let's talk about it. Elliot Ramos calls out
I'm on KMBR saying, I want to win a gold glove this year. Well, he's far from that, Eric.
Right? Who continuously packed the stadium as a team that lost 15 of 16 at Oracle Park. See what he said. Elliot Ramos via the San Francisco Chronicle. Scott Osler asked Ramos about fans' perceived lack of fire from Bob Melvin. And here again, let's do it again. Outside people don't know anything. Okay? I'm okay with that. That's the type of person he is. That doesn't mean that he's not a great manager. Okay, that's okay. And here we go. This is where people were getting a little bit sideways about it. When we were winning, everybody was on our side. Now it's like all the fans are against us and all that. I don't get it. We're here and we know what's going on. This is the entire quote. We know what we're feeling. We know what we're working for. But fans are going to be fans. We can't do anything about it. To me, I don't see anything wrong with this, guys. I just don't. That's why you got to be careful, especially when you're quoting stuff, right? Here, because this is the full quote here, Glenn. It gets a little bit more into it. The guy is frustrated. Who isn't? Who isn't? Oh, Cliff, I see that. I'm going to star that. I will come back to that in a little bit, talking about the interference. He's frustrated. Come on. Don't tell me that the players don't understand what is happening before them. They are just as frustrated as the fans are, right? As fans, are we privy to what is happening in the clubhouse? We don't. We have absolutely no idea what's happening behind closed doors. I've said this numerous times, guys. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been saying that quite often. We just don't know. And they're frustrated, right? So there you go. Now, there was a little bit more clarification. Hold on. Where's it at? It's up here. Here we go. And this is from Alex Pavlovich, who which KMBR reposted. I love the fans, and they always show me love in the field. I have nothing against them. Every time I'm walking on the streets with my family, they love me, and I love them back. All I'm trying to say is in the inner circle, obviously not even you guys that are reporters knows what's going on in the clubhouse. All I want to say is Bob is a great manager. I'm just trying to have Bob's back. I'm just trying to always support him. The fans, like I said, I love them. I have nothing against them. But at the end of the day, what we have in the clubhouse, nobody knows about it. The way we're feeling in the inner circle, nobody knows about it. That's all I was trying to say. Look, that's fantastic. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I don't know why there's certain people that have issue, but I don't. We're fans. We have absolutely no idea what the hell is going on in a MLB clubhouse. That's why I'm tempered in my approach to Bob Melvin. If the players like him and love him, okay, why we're just fans. All we see is what we see, right? They know a little bit more than what we do as far as what's going on inside the clubhouse. Look, if we want to have issue with some of the decisions, that's fine. We could do that as fans. But to sit there and say that there's no accountability, that he's not leading the team, that the team seems to be checked out. That's dumb, because we don't know. Unless you talk to a player, unless a player comes out and says, I can't stand playing for Bob, guess what? Well, then you got
Nobody's
nothing
to do that.
But no, and you're right, and that's true. But we can't just say as fans that, hey, he's got to go because there's no accountability. If you want to say he's got to go because of his decisions, okay, that's fine. Everyone's entitled to that, because look, he hasn't made the best decisions, and then we could all agree to that.
The reason he's got to go is because they're not winning with the talent he's been given to produce. And if anybody makes any excuses about that, I said in the hot corner last night, there's not a manager alive who wasn't hired to be not fired. You're hired to be fired in professional sports. Who's the guy who gets fired? If you don't win, you don't
absolutely.
Produce. If the team doesn't produce, you're out of there, Eric.
Oh no, I get it. No, absolutely. I'm not arguing that.
We can back his manager, but you know how he gets his manager a little more? Go out there and make the freaking plays, Ramos. You kind of stunk it out lately.
And maybe that's happening. We don't know. He's not going to say it in the dugout. Maybe he goes behind the closed doors. Maybe he brings Ramos into his office and says, "Hey, Elliot, dude, what are you doing out there? Come on."
Everybody else is asking that question.
You know what? Maybe hey, you know what very well may be happening, Glenn? Maybe he brings people in his office and maybe he gives one of these. Focus. He might do that. We don't know. We have no idea. All we see is the product on the field. And what has the product on the field been lately? It hasn't been very good. Yeah, it's been pretty bad. So those are how we make our decisions. And that's how we come up with our opinions, by what is happening out there on the field.
You can read what he said. You can read 100 things into it.
Oh,
you can twist it, Eric, to fit your narrative.
Sure.
So
I'm just getting to what he's saying. He's not attacking the fans. He's just saying no one knows what is happening behind closed doors.
No, but we know what's happening on the field. And that's where it counts, Eric.
Right.
As a fan, you see it on the field.
Yeah. Anthony says Ramos fucking up in the outfield and on the bases. He's been held accountable by keeping him in the lineup every day. Here's the problem, Anthony. And to a certain extent, I agree, because I wanted him to be benched as well to show him. But here's the problem. Who do you put out there in his spot?
Let me ask
you this. If you're trying to win games, right? If you're trying to win games, because in the time that he did that, right? In the time that he was screwing up in the outfield, the Giants were still there. Mm-hmm. We're still there. And Bob probably didn't want to sacrifice, because he's one of your better hitters in the lineup. And then who are you going to put out there? You're going to put out Matos? You're going to put out McRae?
I don't know.
Are you right? Are you right? Are you going to put out Dom Smith? See, I
don't know.
Right.
Although Dom's hitting pretty good. But I will say, Eric, everything you just put together in your little soliloquy there, and you were talking about, we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. Maybe this is Ramos, and we're only, we're making up shit as we go along here, Eric, packing it up. But maybe this is his way of saying, you know what? Stop it with the Bob stuff, because maybe he has called him in and goes,
yeah,
what are you doing?
Right.
And he's now professing, look, he's got my back. I got his.
Right.
That's what I'm reading now. You could read it in. That's what I'm reading.
You know what?
Again, it's like poetry in your college semester, Eric. Somebody reads it, they get 10 different meanings out of it.
Glenn,
you never know.
You just gave me some goosebumps. Absolutely. Because isn't that what it's supposed to be about? When you're in a close-knit, look, you got 26 men on this roster.
I gave Eric goosebumps.
Yeah. you got a 26-man roster. You guys are going to war every single day. Every single day. And there's got to be some trust. There's got to be some faith in each other. There's got to be and there's got to be, hey, if you're screwing up, I got you. But if I screw up, you got me as well. You see what I'm saying?
Eric, I'm not along just for my good looks, buddy. I'm on here to throw little pearls of wisdom and remind everybody to support our sponsors.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. Buy GenesisGoldIRA.com. Signatures for soldiers. Duxwell Printing. For all of your printing needs in the Bay Area, visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And buy BetterCreditCards.com. For the best credit card choice for you, visit BetterCreditCards.com. Covering the San Francisco Giants nightly, online. We are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
There you go.
So on the heels of Robbie Ray, oh boy, now we got to look forward to tomorrow. What do you dude, on the road with
Kai Wei Tang. You know what I hope they do?
Well, you're the guy. Hey, listen, you were the guys in here saying, play these young guys.
Oh, no. This isn't what I'm talking. I'd rather see Blade Tidwell. We've already
there
seen
you go.
And you know what? Maybe do this. Anyways, Postman, Jesus donates another 2, says the players are accountable for their failures. Yeah, maybe. We don't know. I'm guessing they are. But again, I'm not going to sit there.
I think they are held accountable, but some get a longer leash. Look at Lamont Wade.
I'm
Jr.
sure they do.
Handled earlier.
Yeah. But in truth, though, don't you think he was probably trying to work on it? It just wasn't working. It's possible, right? Whatever they were doing, it just wasn't working. That happens. Oh, what the hell you were just? What the hell you were just saying right before you got rudely interrupted there? Oh, Kai Wei Tang.
Yeah.
You know, he had success. Remember Matt Gage came out and opened for him?
Mm-hmm.
And then he came out and did pretty well. Well, his last outing, he started the game, and it just didn't turn out too well. Maybe just go back to, hey, let's have Gage open the game.
Well, you're back.
And then bring in Kai Wei Tang.
You're back. You were missing in action last week, so maybe you threw off the whole molecular process.
Maybe.
Eric, now that you're back in the saddle, things get back to normal.
Get back to normal. Right.
Whatever normal is for the Giants, but you know where I'm.
Native Dave says he needs a Tang jersey.
That'd be the equivalent of when I bought my Polaire jersey, and 3 months later I couldn't sell it at a flea market. Kevin Pillar jersey, worst money I ever spent. Don't laugh, Eric.
Hey, it's better than AJ Pollock. Did you get an AJ Pollock? I think he played one game.
That thing's in the closet. I can't give it away.
He played one game. AJ Pollock played one game. Anthony Miller on the 40. No, not, but he needs to be. He needs to be on the 40 man.
There's Eric doing that ventriloquist thing again. I love it.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
You saw that?
I just click over. Yeah, pissing me off. You know how I know? Because you do this. So when I see you go, I was like, oh, I'm locked up.
It's how Eric and I can, we're able to, it's like conversing, but we know what we're talking about.
Pisses me off, man. It's always at this freaking time, too, and it pisses me off, dude.
It's like when the little bird comes out.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go, yeah.
I don't know the boys at home can hear any of this stuff. I hear the little bird go, cuckoo, 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 cuckoo. Yeah. No, I was looking at my clock, 10:01 tonight. He's always
it's a pain in the ass. Because it's got that wooden the weight on it, and it slides up and down the wooden post, but it doesn't stay. I always have to.
Hey, you know what? If I was still in high school, I would bring that clock into my science class, and I would ask the teacher. I would say, look, I got a question. The Giant Sports Talk Live cuckoo, not Eric, the bird in the clock. I'd say, do you think this is affected by humidity? Because humidity would cause the wood
to swell,
change its density.
It would swell.
Throw it off.
If it's dry, then it would. Yeah. Now it's got the little metal clips, but you don't want to squeeze it too hard because you don't want to snap the motherfucker. You know?
I told this once, Eric, and I'm only going to tell it once. It's story time on Giant Sports Talk Live. I'm in grade 9, and my old buddy, what a great teacher he was. I'm sorry, it was grade 8. Stan Dix, he was my teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And he taught me science, taught me a couple of other subjects as well. I was lucky I had him in. And he was a sports guy. So he and I kind of got along, right? I had that thing about sport. I was the most, hard to believe now. I know people won't believe it, but I was the knowledgeable sports guy in junior high school and high school. And everybody said, oh, he's going to be in the media and he knows his sports, and blah, 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 blah. And it worked out pretty good. But what I'm going to hit on, Eric, you ever been put in a position where you answered something truthfully, and even though you're right,
You're wrong.
you're met with a little, yeah. So he's strolling. So we had to do some like studying in our book, right? So he comes into the class and he walks down one aisle, another, and then he grabs you on the shoulder. He goes, "What's the molecular density of blah, blah, blah?" You go, "Jigs up, I didn't read the chapter, sorry." He comes to me, he goes, "Are you ready? Your seatbelt."
There we go. Yeah, you're setting it up.
He says to me, and I'm just, dude, and we're all petrified because I didn't read the book either. So he taps me on the shoulder. He says, "Mr. Craig." I said, "How come we're out? I see at the ball fields. Hey, Glenn." But in class, it's got Mr. Craig. He goes, if you've got a pail, like a milk pail, right? You know, you send Laura or Mary out to the barn, you're carrying the aluminum pail.
Gotcha.
If it's full of water, how makes me laugh now, 50 years later. He says, poor guy's dead. I wish I could call him and say, I tell this story. He says, how do you know that water has density and weight? I go, I said, because if you try to pick it up, you go, oh, and if you pour it out and you pick it up, you go like this. It's got to have weight. And he looks at me, Eric, for about 30 seconds, like, I'll accept that answer. Not the answer I wanted, but I'll accept that answer. I'm like,
hey, there you go.
Isn't that common sense? Isn't that common sense?
Common sense. You broke it down to the lowest common denominator. If I pick it up, it's heavy. If I empty it, it's light. There you go.
Well, I used to drive my teachers crazy, Eric. Like in when I was very young, be a math class, and they'd say, you know what, 20 plus 8. And, you know, we all be like abacus, right? 21, 22, 23. I'd go, 20 and 10 is 30 minus 2 is 28. And you know, what are you talking about? He said, it's easier for me to add 10.
And then take away
21. And if it's 21 or 20 plus 8, I go, 20 and 10 is 30. 8 is 2 less, so you minus 2. It's just quicker. Boom, boom, boom. And, they used to. No, that's not the way to do it.
Way to go, Glenn. Pissing off the teachers.
Everybody off at a young age, Eric. I still do. So back to the chat. Speaking of pissing people off. Oh, I see JB. See, I usually get along really well with JB.
JB, our Australian friend.
JB understands that winning 2 games does not a World Series make.
Oh, look at this. Look what he has to say. Tucker's copping flack from the Cubs over the last couple of days. Just giving up on running to first. Uh-oh. You know who? Remember Machado? Machado, you got a bunch of heat for that. Oh, shit. That's not good.
Yep.
We'll gladly take him off your hands if that's the case. Oh, here, there was a start I want to see. Talking about the rules here. Look at that. Cliff busts out the rule. MLB Rulebook 6.01. Item E. When a spectator reaches out of the stands and touches a live ball or otherwise prevent a fielder from making a play, it's considered fan interference. Fan clearly reached over.
I didn't see him clearly reach over, and
yeah, he was reached. He was over.
Made a play on the ball, so I couldn't get it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, I'm
one of those ones, dude. You're gonna either side's not gonna be happy, right?
Right, exactly. How about that umpire behind home plate, huh? Ooh, ooh.
He was all cameraed up tonight, though.
Yeah, I love the camera. That's awesome. Dude.
I wish they'd show more of the pitch. You notice they show the pitch coming in and then they break back. Show me that. Show me a different angle. You know, be creative. Show me more. Show me the game. The pitch is being delivered from the drone, dude.
Oh, I know, right? That'd be awesome.
Go like early 2000s Fox. Be creative.
There you go. Remember the glowing puck? The glowing puck? I hated that glowing puck. I hated that. Anyways.
Kind of cute, but, you know.
Guess what?
But at least it was creative, dude. same old, same old.
Guess what it's time for, Glenn?
Well, Nostradamus has arrived. You take the first. You take them both tonight.
You want me? It's up to you.
No, you take both tonight.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Nostradamus. SFG. Prophecies. A force of twin blasters and a sequel of triumphs mounts the orange, strikes back. A Skywalker descends, not from thy moon, but from a forge of cosmos, and proclaims, I am a father anew. He held the home front back in Diego, Luna of Sanctuary, to endure the battle and not crack. Adrift in the outer rim's view, yet press with a caravan of courage. Ye see this grievous season through.
Sounds like I'm listening to George Harrison on this guitar there.
I love it, man. I freaking love it, dude. Beautiful. 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 Segment 3, Nostradamus SFG. Segment 4, Chardal, send me the link.
Oh, no, Chardal won't be with us tonight.
No.
Which is just a gentle reminder to you people who want to mouth off that won't be paying us a visit for a while. He was here in the pregame, just 30 seconds before you came in the green room. And you know what they say in Chicago, right, Eric?
Uh-huh.
He gone.
Oh, he gone. What happened? You gotta fill me in.
You know what? It's taken care of. He's not going to be back for a while.
All right, fair enough.
And there's one more on thin ice. So if you want to be a jackass behind your keyboard, that's fine. Bring it on. Eric and I have the trigger finger.
You got the trigger finger.
Eric has actually talked me off the ledge. If he goes, you know what? Don't get too upset, guys.
It's only when you get personal. You start getting personal. That's a problem.
To be a jackass, then hey, we can shut you down.
You want to say I don't know what I'm talking about? I'm fine with that. I'm fine. You guys want to say I don't know what the hell I'm talking about? I'm okay. But if you're going to come out and start getting name calling all that stuff, well, then I have a problem. Then we go.
I just had enough. I had enough. And it's like us, Eric. There's people who don't like my comments, people who say you're too positive, I'm too negative. I think we meet in the middle. Right in the middle. We converge upon each other with a little help from Nostradamus to boot. And it's all good.
I tell you what, man, that's so
you guys can turn off the show. And in the same respect, we can just turn you off. So
that's fair. Yeah.
Right?
Yep. Yeah. If you're acting like, as you say, a jackass, well then, yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Where are we at here? Let me see where we're at here. All right. What's up, Isabel? Good to see you, our resident Dodger fan. We got a few Dodger fans, man. You know who we haven't seen in a while? Remember Alex? Alex was over during the off season. He was in here every single night.
I didn't kick him out.
Benji,
no.
Remember Benji? I think they're busy guys. Benji, I haven't seen Benji in a while, man. I hope they're all doing good.
Yeah, some of them just have a life.
Yeah,
a life that does not revolve around Glenn, Eric, and the Giants. I'm sure they'll pop in again.
I have no idea what you're talking about. What's Marquetna talking about? Thoughts on getting who's Imai? Imai? Who is this?
Some guy from Korea, by the sounds of it.
I have no Marquetna. Got to fill us in because I have no idea who you're talking about. No idea.
I'm going to guess he's a pitcher. Let me look.
And you know what? Let me see. I'm almost positive they didn't play today because it's Monday.
Oh, Tetsuya Amai, a Japanese pitcher.
Never heard of him.
He can't be. It can't be the same guy because this guy. Oh no, he was born in '98. So yeah, that would be him. He plays for the Cebu Lions. He's the best starting pitcher in the league, Eric.
We've heard this before.
I knew that was
right. We've heard this. We've heard this before.
I knew that was coming.
Right?
I've heard this song before.
Oh, he's legit. I've heard that before.
You're a little late to the party, Morkatna. Japanese pitcher, ace for the Lions.
Don't get me wrong, Morkatna. I get what you're saying. I just, man, I don't know.
You know what? Morkatna, God bless you. God bless you. But I heard the same thing about Roki Sasaki. And where the hell is he?
Yeah. Right?
Think about it, Eric.
Right? We're all high on him.
Like the fourth round of the fantasy league. Dude, he was lights out in the preseason. The guy had his stuff. Dude, he broke down in a hurry twice and he's done. Done for the season.
I know. Fuji donates $2 again. Got to keep Giants Dodgers in the same ride. Yes, I agree.
Well,
that's stupid to talk about having the Giants, and that's like saying, okay, the Yankees and the Red Sox can't be in the same division. That's stupid. Whoever thought that the Giants and the Dodgers can't be in this? That's like saying St. Louis and the Cubs can't be in the same division. It's stupid.
They always take things too far, Eric. Do you remember a couple of weeks ago in the hot corner we were talking, or I don't know who brought it up, but I have a lot of beef over maybe it was Lou or maybe it was Dan. It was one of us talking about how fun it was. How fun it was. I remember watching the All-Star game in 78, 79, how fun it was. Fred Lynn, first Grand Slam in All-Star game history. I'm watching the game as a young kid. And how I thought, this is cool that you get to see a World Series and you get to, right in the middle, just to freshen it up. The All-Star game was American League and National League. And then they were like, well, let's have a week and we'll do that during the season. Then it was, we'll do a whole division. Now it's, Eric, there are no division. To me, there's no National and American anymore, except in the postseason.
Are you okay with this? Maybe I put a poll out there.
You agree?
I would love it to go back to where National League plays National League, American League plays American League. The only time that the two leagues intermingle is either in the All-Star game or in the World Series. That is what I would love. That is something it fosters that competition within your own division, right? Or I should say within your own league. And I like it. There seems to be a little bit more storylines to be told.
Dude, there's no more meaning to winning the pennant anymore. They've taken away the rush of the national against American.
Right?
It means nothing anymore.
And
you know what? This is as you call it, the joy of baseball. I wish they'd just go back to none of the a lot of it is the new commissioner too, but none of this bullshit, Eric. Let him throw to first base 8 times if they want. If you want to bring in 3 pitchers in an inning, it's supposed to be like a chess match, not again, that's almost like analytics, the way that Major League Baseball front office is looking at this. Oh, well, he's thrown over to 2. He's only pitched to 2 batters, Eric. You can't go to the bullpen just yet. Why the hell not? I'm paying this guy's salary. He's my employee. I'm bringing him in. And as much as I don't like the DH, keep it in the A. I don't know why they did it. I like pitchers batting in our league.
Yes, it's different.
Tradition. I'm a traditionalist, Eric.
That's what makes each league unique to a certain extent. Here's Ibrahim. I like what he has to say here. Baseball is a sport with the most purists, and they keep changing it to cater to a few extra casual fans. I don't understand it. You know what it all comes down to? And I hate having to use this term all the time. It's one word. It's only one word, and I hate always having to say it, but it's the truth. What is that one word?
Yep.
Money. That's what it is. And it's unfortunate. Look, and I'm not against people not wanting to earn a buck. I get it. I understand. But my God, how about you just leave some things alone? Look, if you want to use instant replay and ABS, okay, I'm okay with that, because all that's doing is helping legislate the game better. I get it. But when you're going out here and doing all this other crap, talking about changing the divisions again, and Golden Bat being floated around, the Ghost Runner. I mean, it's just come on.
There's one I didn't think of. The Ghost Runner. Eric, we've adopted softball. We made first base bigger. The bag is
made
bigger.
The bags bigger.
What more? Like, what haven't they changed that they will?
Right. A pitch clock. And look, a pitch clock, everyone's adapted to it. But it's just, why do you got to put these?
All of our digits coming up with how many changes this guy has made.
Right. I know. And it's just, and you can only throw over twice. And it's just like.
But that's not baseball.
Yeah, you're messing with a game that doesn't really need to be messed with.
Yeah, and I often use this line about other things in life too. It was fine for 120 years, Eric. Why did you have to make changes?
Right.
Oh wait, what's this? What is the speed up the game?
Yeah.
What is the speed up the game, Eric? I always say to Bernice,
you know why?
I say, I'm not here to watch like a Broadway musical. It's got to end with this big chorus line, and stop. Good night. It's when it ends, right? And it usually will end. In that case, in a dramatic fashion.
Right. In other words, people are excited. They're like, oh my God, look what we just saw.
They're taking excitement out of the game.
Yeah, they are. That's a great point. And
by the way, is the commissioner, I hope the commissioner is not watching, because I brought this up once to you, and I think it makes absolute perfect sense. Guys will go, you can't do that. Major League Baseball has made these changes, Eric. And do you remember about 8 months to maybe, it had to be, it was during the offseason, we were talking about this very topic. And I said to you, do you remember when Major League Baseball decided, here's another one we forgot about. You don't want to pitch to him? Just let him go to first base.
Just do that. That's all you got to do now.
So they changed that. So my question to Eric one night was, Eric, if you had a home run, they still run the base. Well, why do you run the bases, Eric? It's a home run.
It's a home run. Just walk right back to the dugout. Why go around the bag?
Right. You want to speed up the game? Oh, you don't want to pitch to four. Dude, I have seen wild pitches. I saw Bill Madlock, a former Giant, against the Montreal Expos again when I was a wee whippersnapper. The third pitch out was not out enough. He leaned over and cracked a double.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, it takes skill out of the game. Anybody can go like that and walk a guy.
Yep.
There are guys in baseball. Who was that pitcher for the Cubs? He couldn't throw over to first base.
Yeah, John Lester.
Would
not throw.
Are they going to make a rule now that, pitchers, if Lester's pitching, to make it fair, the other team cannot throw to first base either. Dude.
I know.
It sounds stupid, but this is what we're talking about.
And you know what's crazy? Imagine if we went back in time. Say we're in, let's not even go back that far. Let's go back to 1995. Let's go there, the year after the strike. And you floated these ideas to MLB and fans. Where do you think they would be on this?
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about like 1918.
Where do you think they would be?
1918. They were alive.
No, that's I'm not going to go back. I'm not going to go back.
Games. What are those?
even if you want to go back to 2000. I mean, if you floated these ideas out there, there would be a mutiny. There would be a mutiny. But now it's just whatever, man. Don't mean to be on our high horse here, but my God.
Oh, but Eric, it's changing the game. And the question is it really changing it for the good?
Good question. That's a great, is it? Oh, you're making it, what's the purpose of speeding up again? I don't understand artificially. I don't get it. For baseball.
And Eric, are you not selling your product to baseball fans? You're selling the game to the fan. The fan, like
okay.
What do you call the Giant?
And you know what it is?
The fan base.
And here's another thing.
We have to make the game faster to get all these other people to come watch. Well, if they don't want to come and sit and watch a ball game, why are we catering to them?
Right. There you go. And here's the thing, Glenn, and this kind of goes to societal issues here. And I've mentioned this before, both on here and Hot Corner, talking about the instant gratification of society. Everything's got to be done now. Boom, 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 boom. No. And there's no patience. There's no, let's see how this thing unfolds. It's, I got to have answers and results immediately. And because of that, we got, well, there you go. And because of that, now we got artificially in place rules that speed up the game.
Yeah.
Sucks, man.
Yeah. Do you also recall me telling you, and I think it was on one of our very first hot corners, and I could see our old pal Dan, and you could see Dan, he was almost moved by my statement. He felt exactly the same way I did, because he and I are about the same age. I said, Dan, I used to look forward to my dad coming home with the newspaper and reading box scores. People today don't even know what a box score is. They sure didn't look like what we bring up as a box score. You had the little box score, all the last names. You'd have them all in this tight little box, and below you'd have another game. They could fit them all in the newspaper in this size. Now, dude, this thing go blink, home run in Chicago. I can have everything instantaneous, and I don't appreciate it. Or even watching the games, Eric. I used to look forward to watching a game. Like hockey, you had Saturday night. It was called Hockey Night in Canada. Saturday night game. It was the Toronto Maple Leafs in Montreal on Hockey Night in Canada. Now, I can watch day games, night games. You buy the NHL package or MLB. I missed the game. I'll just start at the beginning. I'll watch the replay. It's too much.
Yeah, it's information overload. Is that what you're trying to say?
And people have lost their appreciation for what they have.
That's a good point. It's a good point. It's all
I feel.
It's all kind of been. What do you want to call? What's the word am I looking for? I can't think of what I'm trying to think here, but it's just maybe too much. You said information overload. There's some, and look, it goes beyond a box. Man, you can know the launch of every at bat. You can sit there, watered down. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, you just brought up launch angles and the hit rates.
It's crazy. You can bring up what was the exit velocity on his bat? What was the launch angle? How many inches of vertical depth the pitcher had? How many inches of lateral movement it had going east and west? And it's ridiculous. The spin, the RPMs on the ball. I'm like, what? Isn't that a little bit too much?
I love what Fonzie has to say. Baseball is a smart fan's game. It's dying in this day and age. And you know what, Eric? They're taking the sport and turning it solely into entertainment.
Yep. That's a good point.
I'm full of good points tonight. We better cut it now. I got good night for me. I got to save some for later this week. But hey, it's all coming out today. It's just the way I feel, man. It's
good stuff. It's good baseball talk. Talking about this stuff like this.
Or when I was a kid, I'm sure same with you. If the game was on TV or the radio, back then it was more radio for me. Dude, I am so excited. I told you I got my $4 radio.
Yeah,
baby. I listen to all the games on the radio now. I love it.
Awesome. It's awesome.
I'd rather listen than watch. But that having been said,
listening to the radio.
That having been said, in this day and age, I can like tonight after the first inning, I said 4 quick ones. I can skip a couple innings, and then if it gets close again, this goes blink.
Yeah.
Oh, I got to turn it back on.
Yeah. Right.
So you can miss 3 or 4 innings and know that you're not missing anything.
You can, but here's the thing. Sometimes there's a story unfolding there. What is the pitcher doing? What is the defense doing? What is, what I'm saying? There's why did Schilt get thrown out of the game today? Right? It's like, that was crazy. He lasted what? Half an inning? No. Yeah. Not even a full inning. And he was already thrown out. So.
Oh, by the way, I'm not upset with Robbie Dizzle. I'm just getting his go.
No, Robbie's good, man.
I was trolling him earlier, and
no, it's all good.
Because Robbie gets all excited, eh?
He does.
We're back. I go, calm down. No, I'm going to every one of the next homestand. Oh, this is great. I go, you may change your tune by Friday. Remember, this is a 4-gamer. We got, dude, tomorrow's going to be a tough outing for us.
I tell you what, if they get a split, I'll be okay with that. If you get split with if you get split with freaking San Diego, man, I'm okay with that.
It is, but at this point of the season, time for splits are running short, Eric.
Oh, I know.
We only got about what? How many games we got?
37 left, I think.
There
now.
you go. I thought it was 38.
Wow.
There you go. Time for splits maybe have passed us by.
Yeah, I know. We need a sweep. So yeah, man, getting a 4-game sweep, that's tough. Not impossible, but it's tough.
All right, I'm out.
Yeah, let's do this.
All
right, guys, we'll be back here again tomorrow night to do it all over again. Maybe there will be a win. Who knows? Kai Tang on the mound. Who's real quick? Who's going for? Hold on. Who's going?
One benefit. I throw out the old Shamrock. Another angle of today's game we didn't talk about, Eric. Coming out in the first inning with 4 runs, 3 bombs off a left-hander.
There you go, off a lefty. Look, Giants needed to be doing this.
I'm telling you, I should have called it quits.
The Giants, look, are you going to be able to beat every lefty? No, but you should be able to beat the pedestrian lefties, and the Giants have had issues all year. So it was nice
to do that in the first inning tonight and win the game by just simply doing that I'll take that. Take it to the bank. All right, yes, Jay. Kai Tang, 990. Beautiful little a nifty. What do you call that? A nifty 990 ERA up against a 12-4 pitcher, a righty named Nick Pivetta.
He's a strike thrower. That's
just what Jesus. San Diego's heavy favorites. Giants basically, as far as Vegas, don't have a hope in hell of winning tomorrow. So let's just tune in or keep your phone on and you don't have to watch. It'll let you know.
The Giants actually didn't do too bad against Pivetta, if I'm not mistaken. It's not like he was chewing them up. I can't remember. But it's not going to be easy because he throws fastballs. Giants have problem hitting fastballs. So let's see what the hell happens. All right, let's get the hell out of here. It was fun, Glenn. Let's
hope that tomorrow. Look, dude, if Kai comes through, maybe he has another. Remember 2 starts ago what he was like, and maybe we can keep the old Sweetie effect in effect.
Oh man, let's get out of here. We'll be back here tomorrow night.
And Bernice said that she watched a little news story. All the players love her music. They were all like, "Hi, Sweetie." She's like, "Oh, hi." I never even heard. I'm lucky I know who Kai Tang is. So I'm going to tune in tomorrow and see if he makes it one more start.
All right. Be back tomorrow night, guys. Be good. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.
Got to bring this in. Can't end it yet. Did the music, but Jay donates $20. Thanks from Santa Cruz. Remember, I live where your kid lives. Absolutely. Not South Carolina. Yesterday, he made a choice. I was like, I think it's South Carolina. Santa Cruz. Sorry about that, Jay. But hey, thank you for the $20, man. Much appreciated.
Eric, SC, do you know where your kid is today?
Do you know where it's 11 o'clock. Almost. It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? There you go. Yeah, Santa Cruz is beautiful, man. We try to go down there a couple of times a year if we can. It's beautiful. All right. Awesome, Jay. Thanks again, my friend.
Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, pal of mine. Oh, by the way, payday's coming up. I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The end of the week. By the way, I think there's one way to kind of hit the rails on the way out tonight. It's been a great show. We've just thundered through an hour and 14 minutes. How about a little big boy to take us home?
Let's do that. I like it, dude.
Like that. I feel like the big boy. Let's all aboard the big boy and get ready for tomorrow night's game.
Come on.
See you tomorrow night, Eric.
Come on. Let's do that here. Hold on. You betcha. I'll find it. I'll play it. I'll get us out of here. Hold on one second. Where is it at?
Find the train.
Well,
train moves, not the station.
I'll do both of them. I'll kick us out and we'll play this stuff and get the hell out of here. Here we go.
Too bad Chardalls can't see it, man.